Amizade has been inspiring empathy, catalyzing social action, and linking diverse networks since 1994. In that time, we've collaborated with tens of thousands of young people, empowering individuals and communities all over the world, and supporting both travel experiences and development projects. And yet, we have a serious problem. Too often, the experiences we create have benefited the privileged few. Typically, wealthier kids from safe communities whose parents and schools can pay for their experiences abroad. And too often, this is the story of global education. In the United States, the wealthiest 10% of families spend nearly 8 times more per child on out-of-classroom enrichment activities like study abroad than poorer families. This gap is growing worse and worse each year, and study and volunteer abroad are a big part of the problem. Let's be honest. Rich young people travel, learn about the world, build diverse networks, and become more globally competent and employable as a result. Meanwhile, the rest of us are left to just imagine what the world is like and how we might best contribute to it. In 2011, Amizade created the concept of fair trade learning and dedicated its mission to making sure that we not only created travel and service opportunities for privileged youth, but also for everyone else. While Americans have been slow to close the out-of-classroom education gap, there is at least one place that is trying to invest in global education for all young people: Northern Ireland. Since 2012, Amizade has been working with communities all over Northern Ireland to ensure that young people, regardless of family income and background, have the opportunity to be transformed by global service learning. Recently, Amizade partnered with St. Peter's Youth Club in Divis, West Belfast. Divis has a tough reputation and is often known for youth delinquency and street riots. It's a place where one doesn't imagine many globally and civically engaged young people, where one might think of drugs and violence before they think of volunteerism. But what if Divis is so much more than its reputation? What if its young people had the same opportunities to experience the world as rich kids do? This is a tale of 16 Divis youth being disrupted and transformed into their best, thousands of miles away from their home environment, being challenged in a full range of activities and overcoming the community stereotypes shared by many people in their own country, that their generation is a lost cause.
Our community is beaten down a lot, and it's said that we're no good. However, 16 young people came to this trip and 16 adults are leaving it. It's been a life changing for them, and I'm proud of them.
For over a year, this group of youth engaged in activities preparing for a trip to the United States, then spent 1 week with Amizade's community partners serving and learning about relevant issues in the U.S. They volunteered with people experiencing homelessness in Washington, D.C., did team building workshops in the mountains of West Virginia, and learned about food insecurity and gentrification in Pittsburgh. The outcomes were incredible.
Experience in the States has been unbelievable.
Amazing. Life-changing.
Life-changing. I learned a lot. I've been impacted by the stories that I was told. So I want to take back, not to take anything for granted and be grateful for everything that I have.
Well, I've learned so many new skills that I didn't think I had, like leadership skills, communication skills.
I think it's really affected me, knowing that there's people so vulnerable out here, and the population of the people that are vulnerable. And by doing everything you can to help them really makes a difference, and it has changed me, in my opinion.
Such a change of character can be associated with one key element: global service learning.
Travel matters because culture. You experience new culture, you meet new people, and you create friendships.
Travel is amazing. It broadens people's experiences, not the level where they get to see statues and monuments, and because that's all part of it, but seeing people and meeting new people and sharing experiences, sharing knowledge, sharing lives.
Well, yeah, I'm a believer in travel. You need to have something to compare your life against. If you live, I grew up in Ardonning, And growing up in Ardoyne, I thought everywhere was like Ardoyne. So my upbringing was, the normality for me was death, bombs, destruction, hate, prejudice, you know, all the negativity that dragged Ardoyne into the ground. That was my life experience, and growing up in Ardoyne, that was normal for me. That was my normal. But until I got the opportunity to travel through youth work, only then did I say, hold on, this isn't normal, you know. And then you reassess yourself, you reassess your life situation, your lived reality, you reassess your goals in life, and then you create a new journey.
The outcomes from this trip are not unique. Decades of research suggest that global service learning experiences, like those that the young people from Divis engaged in, can improve academic achievement and school attendance, increase voting and volunteering likelihood, improve attitude, self-confidence, empathy, and relationships with adults, increase intercultural competence, and enhance other important social skills.
I know GSL is an effective methodology to create knowledge, skills, experiences, attitudes. So the journey is that we handpick young people who are vulnerable, at risk, in need of an opportunity, in need of a chance to prove themselves, that they can achieve, that they can attain, that they can succeed. These kids are going away with not talk, not TV, not social media. They're going away with genuine emotional investments. You know, they're coming away having been touched by other people, having smelt, having tasted, having interacted with people who are different. They've seen how life could be better. They see other people striving to make their communities better. So it's something that they can replicate. You know, so they get the opportunity through travel to compare and contrast their lives, their lived reality, with that of what it could be. And that's what travel gives you.
The power of global service learning is real. Reflective experiences abroad can inspire young people in amazing ways, and no longer should be a resume builder only for the rich. If you believe in the power of global education, join our movement to create opportunities for young people, regardless of the community that they grow up in, to experience and be transformed by the world. Share this video, share your story, and together, let's create a world where diverse communities can connect freely, forge lasting relationships, and build a more just planet together.